Hey mermaids, it's Abby here, and thanks for listening to the Everyday Mermaid podcast. This is part 2 of our 2-part series with Mermaid Sabrina Rose. So if you haven't listened to the first part of this series, you should totally go do that. But, if you don't want to, that's fine too. But enjoy this episode of the Everyday Mermaid podcast featuring our friend Mermaid Sabrina Rose. All my mermaids. So I'm just curious, do you have other gal pals, as I call them? Do you have other mermaids that you swim with, or do you just kind of swim solo?
I do actually, but usually that's just during practices and shows and things like that. But they're all so amazing that any tricks and things that they do, I'm always like, oh, what was that? Let me see that. Let me see that again. Do it again. Do it again.
Yeah.
So I can always learn something new or pick something up from someone else and vice versa. Yeah. So.
Well, and we saw you do quite a few tricks, and one of them that was super impressive to me was the one where you went you literally went upside down and did a funny face in the water.
Is that just a shot of seawater straight to the brain? Because that's what I'm thinking.
Yes. What it really feels like, it's if you've ever used a neti pot or anything like that, like the warm saline and stuff, because you're already acclimated to the water. You don't really notice it so much because it's salt water. It's not like salt water. Like if you were swimming near, Cape Hatteras or something like that, where it's really, really turned up and everything. So it's not that strong.
Okay.
But yes, you do, swim out of the tank and have a little bit of extra drippage happening in there. So
because when I do underwater shoots, and I do them frequently enough to where I recognize when somebody's doing something that is difficult. And I will tell you, that is my least favorite thing, and we save it till the very end to do upside down or, literally just on the ground of the pool looking up. We save those shots until the very end because literally I get out and I'm letting all the juices out of my nose, and there's a lot.
Oh, mermaids, we can be kind of gross.
Yeah,
it's pretty,
Comes with the territory.
For sure. People think it's all elegant and graceful and stuff.
Mermaids have lungs, guys. Lungs.
We put on a good show, right?
We do. Oh, boy. Well, and on that note, as far as underwater goes, do you have any underwater makeup and stuff that you just love? Or what's your underwater routine?
Usually, the lipstick and dark eye makeup are the best, just to make those features pop the most. I usually use the Maybelline 24-hour lip stay.
Oh.
That one stays on pretty well. However, if you drink or eat anything kind of oily, be prepared to be walking around with something like heavy-duty lip liner. Kind of, yeah. So just that's the only thing that makes it takes it off. Otherwise, it stays forever.
Okay.
Also, I do not dye my eyebrows. I just match my eyebrows. I want to look somewhat normal, not too crazy.
Sure.
Kat Von D, actually.
Oh yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
Awesome. Stays.
Yeah, her makeup is her personal makeup is known for being pretty dark and heavy and
stays there.
Yeah, so obviously her line would be pretty decent. What about lip stains? Do those work at all? Those are kind of
that's
new-ish.
the 24 the Maybelline stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know
so
if
you
it was
put
a stain
one on,
okay.
and then there's either a lip balm or a gloss that you put on after that when it dries and gets tacky. But I can't do a gloss. That's just not my current. So I stick with the gloss. The other one, the other balm one.
I'm dead.
Mermaid puns.
Oh, please don't die.
So good.
They're so
good. This is great.
Love it.
But so glad we're recording.
It's so good.
Mascara, I went to Kohl's. I got the Better Than Sex waterproof.
Oh yeah,
it is the best that I've ever had ever.
My she's my adopted cousin. She's the sweetest thing, and she dated a family member, and I just loved her and decided to keep her. She did my makeup for my wedding, and she used that. She went to the store special and got it for me and everything, and she goes, "This stuff works, and we're not going to have any tears, no problems." I'm like, okay,
all right,
we're in, and it worked.
Yep.
Huzzah.
So, yeah.
That's good.
That stuff is so good.
That's fair. And your husband was actually there at the aquarium restaurant. We were asking him questions at the table too. And I was like, how cold is it in that tank? And he goes, listen, it's real cold. And I started getting concerned. So he bought you like a bodysuit or
It's one of the best things ever. It's like a wetsuit, but it's just the jacket. So it's a zip-up jacket. Now, they make them, but they're usually like V-cut, and there's like a lot of exposure here. I'm not all about that lifestyle. Like, if I'm wearing a jacket, I'm cold. I need to be warm, people. So that's happening.
Sure.
Found this thing on clearance.
Really?
Yes. I was like, yes. The only size left was my size. Kind of like your dress story. A little bit. However, it was not a 2-year wait.
Right. No, that's better typically.
Sure. Just saying, that right there, total children's book right there.
Oh, man.
It's true.
You should have a teacher's day where you wear your dress and read your story. Introduce yourself to your students.
Really cute.
I love that.
I mean, a lot of my kids have seen me in the dress.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all. I am very proud to wear
Cinderella in her blue dress, so there you go.
I love that dress.
That's your dress.
It's a good one. So, yeah. Wait, where was I? Oh, right. Bodysuit.
Yeah, so it's like a 2 millimeter thick jacket.
Okay.
The some of the other suits and stuff they have are like 5 millimeter and stuff, but I was just wearing a simple rash guard before, and it's just way too cold for me. Yeah. So, and it's great for the fish and everything, and in which case I'm fine, but that jacket, so helpful.
Good.
So helpful. Yes, yeah.
And I noticed you got your tail Marbella right now. Which one? Who makes your tail?
It's actually a Mertailor. It is a Mertailor.
Your husband was confused then because I was like, it looks like a Mertailor, and he was like, no. I was like, okay, fine.
No, at where you guys saw the show, that is Mernation.
That is Mernation.
Oh, that is Mernation. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, but your other one is a Mertailor.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
And I noticed that you had when you were swimming, you were wearing something around your waist, which I assume is just to prevent any.
A lot of questions.
Sure.
Yes.
Got
yes.
that.
A lot of questions.
Got that. That makes sense to me.
Although I still get the questions. Why are you wearing all this?
Sure.
Well, what you have things covering your fins. I just wanted to look pretty for you today. Like you wanted to look pretty today too.
Of course.
If anybody has any questions, it's not like she was wearing anything inappropriate. Like
no,
like
it was
sash.
like a really cute little sash with like the netting.
I think there were some shells and like there's netting, so it looks
totally
like she's adorned her tail.
Right.
I just found things in shipwrecks and they just look so beautiful that I just decided to wear them.
Yeah, of course. Children.
Just to clear that up. Like, it sounds like you're talking about things we shouldn't be talking about. And I was I'm gonna make sure everybody knows.
Thank you for clearing that up.
Y'all, I missed that wave.
Yeah.
I'm not even there.
It's all good.
It's because I'm not as ingrained in the mer community. It's like everyone who's a mermaid is totally gonna know where you're coming from. Right. As someone who's never worn a tail, I'm gonna be like, the tails go all the way up.
Mermaid gal. Sure.
And there's pretty things you can put on them.
Yes, that's why we have Lauren.
Very much encouraged.
Yes.
Very much encouraged.
So, not to worry. I'm here for everyone.
So, every episode we try and have what we call a hashtag Jody moment for Jody Benson. Do you have, just a Jody moment that you just love?
Or a favorite mermaid from The Little Mermaid?
Yeah, just,
I mean, she's a Disney legend. She is a legend in her own right. I mean, she's definitely the epitome of what you hope a Disney legend would be. I mean, I admire her for never giving up on her faith, always keeping that first and foremost in anything that she does. I've always been amazed at her sound, just the amount of love that she gives to her fans. That's the kind of person that you want to strive to look up to, or to have in your corner. I'm proud to say that I work for the Disney company with her. So.
Yeah. Well, last night she was at the Wreck-It, or Monday night, I don't know.
Yeah.
She was at the Wreck-It Ralph world premiere, and I was, of course, today just, shopping around on the Instagram stories, and, she even sang, like, some of Part of Your World, like, for the Disney people, just on the red carpet, just, casual. Just a casual song by Jodie.
Because people love her, and she just has no problem giving to people that need.
And that's something that I super appreciate. She is always emoting love and appreciation for everybody. And that's just like one of my fave things about her.
To use a pun that's not Mermaid, but is Disney. She is quite the diamond in the rough.
Yes, girl. Yes, girl.
Please come to our podcast.
It's only a road trip
We
away,
will shower you with love and attention.
We will.
And we will even let you sing.
Oh, will we? Yeah, that's gonna be the epitome of the podcast is when Jodie decides to come in for the Jodie moment. And my heart is racing just thinking about it.
It'll be fine.
Dream big, princess.
We went to go see Mermaid Sabrina at the aquarium restaurant, and we took some video and some pictures of her doing her mertastic tricks. And I showed the kids in my preschool, like pictures of a mermaid, and then the video that I took of you as well. And they are 3.5 to 4 years old. And, so I said, okay, what do you think? Or like, what do you know about mermaids, or what do you want to know about mermaids? So these were the responses that I got, which were, they swim.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
And humans, they walk, right?
I think.
I believe so.
I don't know. I just trip and fall now.
That's a skill.
Yeah. And they scuba dive was another one.
Oh.
Which wasn't wrong. There is a mermaid or two in your crew that also scuba dives.
This is true.
Which is impressive. They don't have feet.
Yep.
And they can't walk. And then I have a question, which was, why doesn't she have feet?
Well, why don't they have fins?
An excellent question. I'll have to ask them that tomorrow.
Excellent question.
I mean, last time I checked, that was just kind of how I was born.
Which would answer the next one, which is, why do mermaids have tails?
Along the same lines there.
Along the same lines.
Yes.
I had some mermaid names, which were not all that inspired. It was literally just their name and mermaid attached to.
Sure.
That is still just as clever. They're the only one.
That's true. One friend wanted to know, are there sharks in there? In your aquarium? Oh, there are sharks in there, friends. Have you ever been bitten by a shark? Oh, have you ever been bitten by anything?
No.
Oh, good.
No.
That's good.
No.
I'm pretty sure.
Just my own tail through a backflip.
It happens to the best of us.
One of the teachers wanted to know, what do mermaids eat?
Oh, seaweed salad is my favorite.
Oh, my Lord.
Of course it is.
Oh, it's so my favorite. There's
I do
one
have
place
questions
in
about
Lebanon that, oh my goodness, Sushi Max, guys, if you've ever been.
Where is it?
It's out in Lebanon.
Okay.
We need to have a sushi date.
We should do that. I will do that, yes.
We shouldn't love it as much as we do,
Yeah.
considering who we are.
But they have the best seaweed salad. I promise.
I believe it.
That's where I'll go for that.
Okay.
And then one friend said, Mommy, me, and Daddy used to be mermaids.
Oh, wow. A whole merpod that got legs?
I know.
And they got to keep voices?
Apparently.
How did they do that?
Mind you, his twin brother did not get to be a mermaid. Twin brother was not a mermaid, apparently.
Nah, he was Shark Boy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And he has 2 older brothers, too, who were not included in this, which was real funny.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they were the ones who transformed them, so they were no longer
true.
mer people.
Maybe they're the ones that talked to the sea witch about it. So, yeah. And he also said mermaids need to be in the water.
Very true.
do.
Absolutely.
And then another friend said they go swimming with their mermaid friends.
Well, yes, they do.
And then My personal favorite was they can swim and they can eat.
What more?
The best of both worlds.
It's like they can swim and they can eat. I was like, don't say it that emphatically. I know you watch me eat all day, but calm down.
Listen. On that note, though, I am like, I mean, you are one of the most fit mermaids I've ever met in my entire life. So I need to know, like, what is your food regimen and fitness regimen? Because I need to be on that.
I'll be honest, and it's kind of not fair, and I know it, and I'm so sorry.
Is it genetics? Were you born this way?
Kind of, yeah.
Gosh,
Me too. Sorry, Abby.
My mom is, she's a stick.
Yeah.
Y'all saw my dad. He is a stick. We're
tiny,
sticks. But I'm a very indecisive person, I'll say. I like to rearrange furniture quite a bit. And so I'm not opposed to do the heavy lifting to do things like that.
Sure.
Also did a lot of Disney shipment before joining the ambassador program and stuff there. So doing a lot of that. Like I'm not afraid to get down in the mud and do the hard work. So that's really, hard work is a lot of what it comes down to.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So my husband works in construction. Sometimes I've helped him with little projects or whatever.
Who is a gem, by the way?
Yes, we love him. We love husband.
Me too.
I mean, and he loves
I would
you.
hope so.
Yeah. Kind of my best friend.
Yeah. Oh, he said the same thing.
He did.
He was like, she's my best friend. I don't want her to freeze in there.
Right.
Bless.
Cute
Pressure, y'all.
husband.
So, yeah. He talks very lovingly of you. Just
He's
want you to
a
know.
keeper.
And y'all have been married how long?
Well, officially, we've been married since June of last year, so about a year and a half-ish going on.
Cute.
But we've been together for about 9 years now. So.
Oh, okay.
Whoa, that's awesome.
Yep. Long term. Yeah.
Wow.
lot of calm waters, some rough waters, some in between there. So
Such is life.
yeah. A lot of adventure.
Oh, that's great.
That's cute.
That's all cute.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know I derailed it.
No, I think that was where that's great. I love that.
Cool. We tend to tangent.
Oh, so many tangents.
Tangents can be good though.
They can. I mean, we get some good material out of it. It's just poor Abby has to edit it all.
No, it's fine.
I just get to drive off and sing Moana in my car.
How far will you go?
I know. 10 minutes, actually.
Yeah, it's not quite that far.
So now. Oh, good. Did you have any other ones?
No, that was all my questions.
Miss Sabrina, did you have any questions for us?
I mean, like, for Abby here, like with mermaiding and things like that, being Middle Tennessee, what about you and your love of mermaids? How was your group of pod friends?
Yeah.
Was that in existence for you?
Well, no. Well, I mean, okay. And I've told this story before, but my uncle was a professional deep sea diver.
Right.
He
Yeah.
did that for life, and like I go to my grandmother's house, and she'd have all these VHS tapes of him like swimming in the shipwrecks and stuff. And I'm like, what?
Which, speaking of, if you've never swam in an actual shipwreck before, it is one of the most amazing things.
It's the coolest thing.
It's kind of, it's like spooky and
spooky,
kind
for
of like scary in a thrilling way, because you think, there used to be people on this ship and there used to be like life here, and now it's a completely different kind of life because the fish take it over and the coral grows, and it's just kind of stunning because you just see what the water has done to it and how it used to be. Oh, I love it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's a life-changing experience.
Yes, yeah.
It's cool.
If you have a chance to explore a shipwreck, always take it.
I need to pull those VHS tapes. I need to pull them. I think 'cause my grandma moved up here, so I need to see if she's got them somewhere. But anyway, and so, that's always been a thing. The ocean has always been a thing. My mom, we go to the beach. We do not go stay at Disney. We stay at the beach, and we drive to Disney for a day or whatever. And mom literally gets her chair, stares at the beach the whole time we're there. Whatever else we want to do, fine. She's going to stare at the beach.
Actually, my mother does a similar thing. If we're staying at the beach, we stay on the ground level, and our back door opens to sand.
Yes.
We don't have a choice in that. There is no going up and down stairs. There's no hotel room. It is on the water.
Right, for sure. So yeah.
Respectable.
So it's just been kind of a thing for me for a while. And I mean, with I think the 90s kid thing, like Ariel and all that stuff, you know, it just became a thing. It was meant to be. But, you know, when I moved here to Nashville, you know, I was young. I dropped out of school and moved here, not with like, didn't have really a job or anything like figured out. And so like, it took a while for me to really like figure out who the heck I was, or who, you know, like I was, and not who everybody else wanted me to be, or like who Nashville wanted me to be, or who, you know, whatever. So, you know, once I finally figured it out, you know, the mermaid community has been so kind to me, and, you know, like I just kind of showed up and started vlogging, and, you know, didn't really ask to do it, you know, like, hey guys, can I join your pod? Like, I just kind of did it. And, you know, thankfully they've accepted, you know, like,
I think it was truly encouraged.
Yeah.
Honestly, I mean, hey, look at you thinking ahead. Go for it.
Yeah.
Oh, even
Own
now.
this.
Yeah, even now, like when we first started doing the podcast, like we got a shout out from another mermaid.
Yeah.
Up in
Ooh, where is she?
Is it Vancouver? It's
Somewhere
Toronto.
I think somewhere in Canada.
Sorry,
Girl.
I know it's Vancouver. It's Vancouver. She's
Okay.
Vancouver Mermaid.
I was
Yeah.
going to say, was it
Yes,
Vancouver?
it is
Yeah,
Vancouver Mermaid. Yeah. And she does a vlog about her life, and she'll have life, and literally like Abby texted me and was like, so I keep getting these follows.
I keep
or,
getting subscriptions, and I'm like, what's going on?
like you hadn't done anything
No.
special, or and she like did some digging and found this tag of this girl had just like talked about our podcast and how it was the sweetest thing. I'm like, we didn't ask her to do that, but like we hadn't asked anybody to listen to it. We're just like, hey, we're gonna talk into microphones and
Yeah, hopefully people like
have fun if you will, you know. And it just I don't know, like kindness like that floors me. I guess it's it was just the nicest thing.
For sure.
It takes a village, or
It
it takes a
does.
pod.
It
Truly.
does, for sure.
Truly.
Yeah. So, I mean, every day I'm meeting new people, and I'm just grateful that people are letting me do it, because I'm living my best life here, y'all.
Okay.
This is the best thing. And, you know, like, there are days when I know that, you know, because I've worked in the industry and like celebrities and stuff, like I know they all think I'm a crazy person. I know they do. And when, you know, and I know that their family members are following me still and stuff. And so like, I guarantee you people are probably like, did you see Abby's post? She was in a shell bra and with headphones on. Like, you know, like I know that they're talking about me, but at this point, like I'm finally like happy with what's, you know, this is something that I know that I love, that I want to do.
Right.
And it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks anymore. Just
So
does.
true.
You're adorable on your own.
Yeah.
Thanks, pal.
Just own it.
I think that's actually one of the great things about Nashville is that you can find a lot of people that will surprise you with their side gigs.
Yeah.
Like all of this.
Nashville is quite the melting pot.
Yeah. All of us usually have some sort of full-time job or some job that, you know, pays us fairly regularly. And then we go out and do all of these crazy things.
Yeah.
Like,
If you can dream it, you can do
yeah.
it.
Like I tote around a ukulele on occasion because I have plays that I audition for that require me to play the ukulele. And I like already, you know, knew kind of how to play it, but it was like, people go, oh, you do theater? I'm like, well, I do have a degree in it,
Yeah,
so I hope so.
Might as well use it.
Yeah. And then, you know, I'll say, oh, yeah, I have a mermaid shoot this weekend. I'm sorry, what? Mm-hmm. Like, no, you heard that right. I these are things that I do. And so once they, you know, get used to you saying these just random fairy tale creature names, they're like, you're so cute and you just go have fun. I'm like, I will.
Absolutely.
That's right. Girl, you're killing me with the puns.
So
I just
good.
can't. I just can't.
God. Wait a minute. Let's see that notebook.
Oh, it says there's a million fish in the sea, but I'm a mermaid.
How cute is that? Wait a minute.
I got it from
Mermaid full box.
Yep, Mermaid Full Box, which is also where I got this shirt. If you're just listening, there's a YouTube version where you can see all these goodies. And Mermaid Full, if you want to actually sponsor us, you can send us all the goodies. We would love that.
I mean, you really
Mermaid
should.
full boxes are no joke. Just the
love that.
best surprise every month. I wait for my mailman to bring that little blue box and watch him slide it in there so I can hop, skip, and scooch all the way to get this beauty.
It's a good one.
I mean, honestly, you really should just see me in a mermaid onesie. Talk about living your best life, y'all.
Only if it had pockets.
Oh, it doesn't, does it?
You ask for too much.
See, I'm waiting for them to add that though, because they keep upgrading them every year, and they keep getting like better and better and better.
So we need the princess box for adults and a onesie, mermaid onesie with pockets, please. And thank you.
We don't ask for much.
No.
But we will ask for it frequently and with veracity.
What she said.
That is a big word.
I know.
Oh,
I went to college. I took the SATs.
oh gosh.
And she owned it.
Yes. Well, speaking of all the mermaid merch, we do have a little gift.
Did you know about this?
No.
So
I never know about anything.
this is just you get your own everyday mermaid sweatshirt designed by moi from us. So now you get to be an everyday mermaid because you were on the Everyday Mermaid podcast.
Best gift ever. Oh, thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you so much for being on the podcast with us.
Yes, thank
I
you.
mean, what a fun treat this has been. Just getting to actually meet you in real life. Because, I mean, we've actually been, like Facebook friends or Instagram friends or whatever you want to call that for like a couple years now, I think.
Yeah.
And never met each other.
Merpals.
Merpals on the social medias. So this has been such a treat.
So fun.
Well, thank you so much to Mermaid Sabrina. Where can we find you on the social medias?
Of course, Instagram under Mermaid Sabrina Rose. You can find me there. Party Your World. It's like I'm there occasionally, but it's better to reach me at Mermaid Sabrina Rose. That's much easier.
Love that. And you can follow Lauren at Beauty in the Mess, and I am at Mermaid Vlogs on Instagram. So give us a follow, give us a shout out. Let us know what you thought about this lovely podcast here with Mermaid Sabrina Rose.
Download the Anchor app and you can leave us a voicemail,
Yes.
which we can answer right here on the air. It would be really fun. Also, rate us.
Yes, 5 out of 5 shells would be great. If you don't like this podcast, just don't rate us. Just don't do that.
If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
But it does help us when you rate us and when you subscribe. So help us out and subscribe if you like the podcast. And hey, we will see you on the
Flip side, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.